I rise to participate in the take note with respect to the question I was asked about the industrial action of the Electrical Trades Union, and something I should have elaborated on, didn't get the chance to, was the fact that members will know that we have an industrial relations system which that union and the members party to it are covered under the federal system. It's called the Fair Work Act, and it's administered by the Federal Work Commission. Now, it might surprise the honourable member who asked the question to know that in accordance with the law, unions are well within their rights to ballot their members. It requires a ballot of more than 50% of agreeable members to take what we call in Australia protected industrial action, which is when you go to the Commission, you go through the process of applying for certain industrial action activities which are well signalled to the employer well in advance of them. It's an orderly system, and under the law, it's recognised that people have the right to take industrial action to achieve their industrial outcomes, and that is exactly what the Electrical Trades Union are doing. Now, in the cut and thrust of that process, there will be a clearinghouse mechanism where a wage and condition deal will be resolved through those mechanisms. The member persists to come into this House and constantly denigrate and trash unions as though there's some sort of anathema to Australian society, where, as we said last week in the debate, they have contributed immeasurably to the welfare of this country in any manner of things you care to list. And the member, I might just recount to the House that the member tried to make the point that unions are somehow irrelevant. I just point out to the member that that particular union who he came in here and tried to wedge us on today again in question time happens to have exceptional growth. In the last 2 to 3 years, they have increased their membership from some 10,000 to 15,000. So if the Electrical Trades Union is somehow irrelevant, I would question and ask the member to do a bit of research before he comes in here and makes such broad sweeping statements. And again, in terms of the right of unions to exist and negotiate, if he is proposing that next time the coalition government gets into power that they want to dismantle the Fair Work Commission and the Fair Work Act, well, he should inform his counterpart in Canberra that that's what they want to do, because that was the implication of the question, that unions don't have a right to take protected industrial action and negotiate in terms and in accordance with the law. I support that, and I support a speedy resolution under the law.